Welcome into Taylor Kitchen. Today we're making turkey burgers, and I really like turkey burgers, but you know, they can tend to be so incredibly dry. So I've come up with not just a really great flavor for turkey burgers, but a good recipe and my favorite way to make turkey burgers so that there's no chance that they're going to be dry. They're nice and moist and so flavorful and really easy to do. And literally, these will come together in minutes and they'll cook in about 10 minutes and you'll have a perfect turkey burger. You're gonna love it. And I like turkey burgers just because they're less saturated fat than a beef burger. So if you want a slightly lower fat option, it's a really good way to go. And they're just so incredibly great on the protein front. And right now, much more affordable than beef by about half. So I'm a huge fan of the turkey burger. And so my seasonings, I've been experimenting with turkey burgers for a long time. My seasonings started with just what I had available in my herb garden. So that's what we're going with. And that seemed to be like a really good combination when I tried it. So that's the one I'm gonna share with you. And in here, I'm chopping up just about a tablespoon of thyme. And then about the same amount of chives. Now the chives lend so much robust oniony flavor without you needing to chop up an onion. So if you wanted to sub out the thyme for something like oregano or anything like that, that would be fine. But I encourage you to leave the chives in. Or some kind of oniony flavor. If you want to put in a diced part of an onion, that's okay too. And then I'm going to use, I have a taco seasoning blend on hand. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of this. Now, I have a really good recipe that was given to me by my friend Sarah. It's on my site. If you Google taco seasoning blend, the perfect taco seasoning blend, thank you, Sarah, I will link that below. And that blend has no salt in it. This blend, this was a freebie in my Thrive Market box. Thrive Market, also linked below. But it has salt in it already, so I'm not going to add additional salt. If I were using my homemade no salt taco seasoning blend, I'd add a teaspoon of salt. So then I just need 2 tablespoons of mayo, and I like chosen mayo for this. The olive oil or the avocado mayo, whatever is your jam. And then just give it a really good mix up. And this is part of the secret of having a tender turkey burger, is once I add the meat, I don't want to mess with it a lot. So I want to make sure everything else is added and ready to go before I add the meat. Okay. And then I add the meat. Just going to break it up a tiny bit. And the kind of turkey meat you use is also important. This is an 85-15, so it's got about 15% dark meat, 85% white meat. So it also will tend to be more juicy and flavorful than like a 93-7 or something like that, where they're using more white meat of the turkey as opposed to dark meat. Don't be afraid of the dark meat. That's where the flavor is, and that's where the fat is. And this is going to be absolutely delicious. You will thank me for that. Okay, that's a pretty good mix. You can see it's just all mixed thoroughly, and that means I'm ready to form my patties. All right, I'm gonna take my ring off because I don't want my ring in meat. And then whatever size patties you want, I'm going to roughly form these, and I'm forming them on parchment paper. The reason being, I'm gonna slide this parchment paper right into my Ninja Foodie where I can air fry them. So they're quite tasty that way. I love a good air fried turkey burger. And it was a while before I kind of went on the air fryer bandwagon. In fact, my husband actually got this Ninja Foodie for me as a Christmas gift many years ago. And I thought, oh gosh, I'll never use this. but I use it every day, sometimes multiple times a day. It not only air fries, it also pressure cooks. I do my beets in the pressure cook setting, and it takes like 8 minutes for perfectly pressure cooked beets. I cook whole grains and things in this in far less time than it would typically take if you were going to do it stovetop. So it's been indispensable. Try to separate these a little bit. Okay, I have formed 4 patties, and I'm gonna put them in my Ninja Foodie for 10 minutes on the air fry setting. Hey there, if you haven't yet, please take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications to our YouTube channel. Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us. And if you'd give us a thumbs up and leave a comment, it so helps out our channel, and we really, 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 really appreciate you. Thanks. The turkey burgers are done. They look so juicy and plump. So plump. Let's pick one out of here. Okay, look at that. Steamy, moist turkey burger. And if you look when I cut this, wow. The smell in here is incredible, especially with those chives in there. It just gave it so much flavor. But I'm gonna take a tiny bit because, you know, they're piping hot right now, but just so juicy. Oh yeah, so flavorful, delicious. And my favorite way to serve these, because you know we're always watching carbs now, is on a little leaf lettuce. And I like to take my burger and I like to top it with a little sauce. Now I have a really great avocado mint crema sauce that I wanted to show you, but my avocados are still rock hard. What's up with that? I don't know. But anyway, the recipe is already on tkfoodie.com. I've been making this avocado mint crema for quite some time. Really, really good with this turkey burger. But any topping you want. You can eat it like a regular burger with ketchup and mustard if you wanted to. But this is a little truff hot sauce mayo, just to be super fancy. And I thought I would drizzle that on there. My brother is a huge fan of truff anything, so I had this little hot sauce and thought it would be perfect. And so all you need to do is dig in, and these are the most wonderful turkey burgers. You're going to absolutely love them, and the recipe's on tkfoodie.com.